Welcome back, Smile Squad, to another episode of Smile Sessions. The space where we breathe deeper, think clearer, and remember what it means to live a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Today's session is a gentle but powerful reminder. You are not meant to power through your hormones. You're meant to sync with them. If you've ever felt like your energy, your mood, or even your confidence seems to rise and fall for no clear reason, this episode is for you. We've been taught to see these fluctuations as inconvenient, something to push through, override, or even fix. But what if they're not the problem? What if they're actually the wisdom? Today, we're going to explore how syncing with your hormonal rhythm instead of fighting them can transform not only your physical health, but your mental clarity, productivity, and sense of purpose. Let's take a deep breath together before we begin. All right, let's dive in. We live in a culture obsessed with being the same every day. Same work pace, same energy, same mood. But biologically, especially for those with menstrual cycles, we are not wired for linear living. Most women and people with cycles go through a rough 28-day hormonal cycle, not just once a year, not just during puberty, but every month. And each phase brings with it shifts in hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and luteinizing hormones, which affects how we think, feel, and function. Powering through these natural changes can lead to burnout, mood swings, anxiety, and even hormonal imbalance over time. So here's the reframe. What if your changing energy isn't a flaw, but a feature? Let's walk through the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. And I promise, even if you don't menstruate, you'll find some golden insight on this rhythm that apply to energy management, rest, and resilience. Let's walk through the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. And I promise, even if you don't menstruate, you'll find some golden insight in this rhythm that apply to energy management, rest, and resilience. The 4 phases and how to flow with them. Number 1, menstrual phase, day 1 through 5. The inner winter, hormones are at their lowest, the body is shedding. You may feel slower, introspective, or fatigued. Scientific insight, your brain's connectivity between the 2 hemispheres actually increasing during this time, making it a powerful window for intuition and reflection. What to do? Rest more, journal, set intentions, say no to overcommitting. Self-care mantra, rest is productive. Number 2, follicular phase, days 6 through 13. The inner spring. Estrogen starts rising. You feel energized, creative, and ready to take action. Scientific insight. Estrogen boosts serotonin and dopamine, your happy, motivated brain chemicals. What to do? Brainstorm new ideas, start new habits, schedule workouts or social events. Self-care mantra, this is my time to create. Number 3, ovulation phase, days 14 through 16. The inner summer. Estrogen peaks, testosterone rises, you're confident, outgoing, and magnetic. Scientific insight, studies show verbal skills and facial symmetry perception are enhanced, which means your communication skills and social instincts are sharpened. What to do? Pitch that idea. Go on dates or interviews. Speak your truth. Self-care mantra, I show up fully. Number 4, luteal phase, days 17 through 28. The inner autumn. Progesterone takes the lead. Energy may dip, sensitivity increases. Scientific insight: progesterone has a calming effect on the brain, but if unbalanced, it could bring irritability or cravings. What to do? Finish up projects, tend to details, say no more often, prioritize sleep and grounding foods. Self-care mantra: I honor my boundaries. So what happens when you start syncing with your cycle? Number 1, more sustainable injury. No more boom and bust workout. You know when to go hard and when to pull back. Number 2, better decision making. You'll find that certain phrases are better for brainstorming, while others are better for completing and reflecting. Number 3, deeper self-trust. You start trusting your body instead of overriding it. Number 4, improved mental health. Studies show cycle syncing may reduce PMS symptoms, anxiety, and even depressive tendencies because you're working with your biology, not against it. If you're thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually live this? Let's talk about some simple starting points. Track your cycle. Use an app like Flow or even a paper journal. Notice patterns in your energy, mood, and focus. Plan your month around your cycle if possible. Schedule creative work, workouts, or social events during your follicular or ovulation phases, and plan more rest and administrative tasks during your luteal and menstrual phases. Adjust food and movement during your period. Try warm, iron-rich foods and gentle stretching. During ovulation, you may thrive on salads, smoothies, and cardio. In your luteal phase, complex carbs and grounding meals help reduce cravings and mood dips. Speak your needs. Let loved ones or teammates know if you're in a reflective or sensitive phase. This normalizes the conversation and creates a healthier dynamic for everyone. Even if you don't have a menstrual cycle, you still have rhythms. Men have hormonal cycles too. They typically follow a 24-hour testosterone rhythm, peaking in the morning and dipping by night. And beyond biology, all humans benefit from syncing with nature, with seasons, with rest and flow. This is about honoring our humanity, not about pushing to be robotic, but learning to be rhythmic. Coming home to your rhythm, let this be your reminder. You are not broken. You're not lazy, and you're not too much or not enough. You are rhythmic, you are seasonal, you are cyclical, and syncing with your hormones instead of powering through them might just be the most powerful act of self-respect you ever choose. You'll find more peace, more power, and a deeper kind of productivity. The kind that doesn't cost your soul. So today, slow down. Tune in and ask your body, what do you need today? And then listen, but really listen to the answer. Because when you live in sync, you live in truth. Thank you for spending time with me today. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend, or let me know how syncing with your cycle has impacted your life. Until next time, keep smiling, keep listening inward. I'm Christina Perry, and this has been another session for your soul. Let this be your reminder. You are not broken. You're not lazy, and you're not too much or not enough. You are rhythmic. You are seasonal. You are cyclical and syncing with your hormones instead of powering through them. Might just be the most powerful act of self-respect you ever choose. You'll find more peace, more power, and a deeper kind of productivity. a kind that doesn't cost your soul. So today, slow down, tune in, and ask your body, what do you need today? And then listen, really listen to the answer. Because when you live in sync, you live in truth. Thank you for spending time with me today. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend or let me know how syncing with your cycle has impacted your life. Until next time, keep smiling and keep listening inward. I'm Christina Perry, and this has been another session for your soul.